Welcome back, fight fans. It's Alex Correa here with my co-host Oscar Villalobos, and this is Squared Circle Report. We had quite an interesting weekend in boxing. We had top ranked fighters making a couple their debut in four top rank, not their professional boxing debut. We had the return of Mayweather. He came out in an exhibition fight. We also had Tyson Fury's dad, John Fury, trying to go at Jake Paul and ripping his shirt off at WWE Hulk Hogan style. Right. And then Montana Love making in his hometown, defending his belt, gets disqualified. And I don't know, man. crazy things, man. Yeah. Where do you want to start off with, Oscar? There's a lot there, man.
Yeah. Well, I think I want to backtrack maybe to the real fights that happened.
Okay.
We had Janibek Alemkhanuly versus Denzel Bentley. That was a tough fight for Janibek.
Yes.
It was tough, but I mean he grinded out and he got the win. So
yeah,
it's a pretty decent fight.
I think Bentley made a lot of new fans. Not too many people were familiar with him, but he did show himself really well in the fight and gave Janibek a good fight. But the correct fighter won. Janibek did enough to win that fight.
Right, definitely. And then on the undercard, we had Seniesa Estrada versus Jasmine Gala Villarino. It was an easy fight for Seniesa. Super bad Estrada. She got the win easily, of course. It was her first time fighting for top rank. And I think, she did very well. So
yeah, she's been. I was following her during the whole fight week. Okay. And they interviewed her. She got really emotional on how she was sitting out them 11 months, from her last fight and all the fights going on, all the women fights that have been happening, and she was just like ready to get in the ring, and it was kind of nice to see that hunger and everything. So I was happy to see her back in the ring. She looked good. She won, I'd say, every minute of that round.
Right.
So of that fight.
Of the fight, yeah.
So that was good. Yeah. And on that card was Vargas' son. They made it
Fernando Vargas.
Yeah.
Right.
So he made his top ranked debut as well.
Right.
So
he won by knockout.
Devastating knockout.
Nice.
So if you guys haven't seen it, go on Top Rank. It's on there.
Right. And then on another card, the zone card, we had as a main event, we had Montana Love versus Steve Spark. This was actually going to be Montana Love's coming out party as a main event fighter, but unfortunately, he was actually getting rocked during the time that he did that WWE style flip to Steve Spark. Some people saw it differently. I mean, you could watch the replay as well in the zone and be the judge basically. But it was a decent fight. I mean, I initially thought that it was going to be an easy win. Hopefully, I thought it was actually going to be a knockout, to be honest with you, or maybe a decision fight. But he was disqualified for throwing his opponent over the ropes.
Yeah, so, Royal Rumble came early for us.
Right.
No, but it was his home, and it was in his hometown of Cleveland.
True.
So everyone knew Stevie Spark. He had 3 knockouts in his row previous coming into this fight, so everyone knew he had some pop. They both predicted a knockout, and he dropped Love in the second round.
Right.
And then Love. He was getting touched up, but he did look decent. He was landing some shots, but you can tell that Spark was starting to wear on him, and if the fight kept going on, it looked like it was going Spark's way. Right. But how'd you have it? Like at that time, they just say it stopped at the headbutt. Like how would you assess it?
Probably Spark. I think he had better rounds, I think, initially. So I think he probably would have won the fight. So I guess.
Okay. I seen it like that, but I cheated and rewatched the fight again. Just because of all the stuff Love was posting that he was hitting the cleaner shots and everything. But I had Spark winning 2 rounds, but he had the knockdown and then I had Love winning 3. But so I seen that, it was a very close fight, but the knockdown really, and if the fight would have kept going, I think Spark would have took it. But at the time, the judges had 2 of the 3 had it
for Love.
A draw, and then 1 for Love. But maybe they'll run it back, but I don't know. What'd you think about the DQ? It was warranted?
I didn't like it. The good thing is that Spark, he fell over, but he fell on his feet, and then he jumped right back in, back in the ring. I think the ref should have just let it go. Maybe took, maybe a point or so, or maybe even 2 if possible, and then let the fight go on. And then we would have seen, I think, I guess a better outcome for us, for the fans, So definitely.
I think the refs. I think the stop was good. I wanted to see it. Trust me, because he landed on his feet. I'm like, let him keep fighting. But I get it. It probably would have got out of hand and probably some retaliation. So, in my opinion, I think it was a good stop. And I don't know. Hopefully, they run it back, and we'll see.
We'll see. Definitely.
All right.
Yep. I think the next fight that we want to talk about is the exhibition fight between Floyd Money Mayweather versus YouTuber Deji from England, right? From the UK, England. Yes. I saw that fight and I was bored. Obviously it was an exhibition more than anything. It wasn't a real fight, toe to toe. It was more of a, I guess it was a show for Mayweather more than anything. He made his money, obviously. Other than that, I don't have much to say. To be honest with you.
No, I get it, man. I'm a huge Mayweather fan. Even when he fought Logan Paul, I wasn't excited about it until but then when it was fight day, I did get a little hyped. I was like, oh man, it's a Mayweather fight. This one didn't do that for me. I just maybe it ran its course, he made his money, more power to him, people pay him, then hey, just keep making your money, like he says, robbing the bank.
Legally.
Yeah. So people are paying, I guess, but for me, I'm kind of done on the exhibitions with Mayweather. Man.
Right. I think, they should cut those off already. But anyway, if they make money, more power to them.
Yeah.
We're not hating. We love boxing, but we want to see real fights. So on that same undercard, I think you touched on it earlier.
Tommy Fury fought, and what was more exciting was what happened after the fight. Jake Paul. I'm telling you, this was he even had a Hulkamania T-shirt on. Was Jake Paul? So. He's trolling Tommy in the ring, and his dad's ripping his shirt off, ready to go at him, man. It was pretty funny, man. But that's it's entertainment. That's what people want to see. They're entertained. So hey, man, let's keep it rolling, man.
Let's keep it rolling, guys, and let's get better fights. I guess you exhibitioners, YouTubers, give us better fights than that. So, and we'll watch. Definitely watch, but. Anyway, for what do we have for this upcoming week?
The Zone Golden Boy got a card. We got Munguia back. He's coming back in the ring. So against who's he fighting right now?
Gonzalo Gaston Correa. He's an Argentinian. I think they call him El Mágico, the magician. El Mago actually. Argentinian. I think he's an unknown fighter, honestly. He has more than a few losses on his record. But I think Munguia should take care of business. I don't see anything else other than him winning this fight, either by knockout or early stoppage, I think.
I got you. Yeah, I'm not familiar with his opponent. So hopefully he wins in good fashion, back in the ring quick against, they step his...
level of competition. I think he's been promoted, the right way, but I think it's already time for him to step up. Maybe fight a top 10, top 5 level fighter at 160 pounds and see where he, or is he 160 or 168 now? I believe he.
Yeah, I think he's 168 now.
168. So
168. Yeah, young dude, and he's Mexican, so he can get a good fan base. He has fans, so they just Just want to see him fight against.
Yeah, definitely better opposition. I mean,
correct.
that's what we all want to see. You know, great fights. And on that note, earlier today we heard that the fight between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, it was finally signed. I think they just need a date, if I'm not mistaken.
They just 2023 Las Vegas was all. They both posted on it on their social media.
So that's something to get excited about as fight fans, true fight fans. You know, we just want to see a good fight, and I don't think that fight will go to decision.
Oh God!
I definitely see a knockout, either or coming. So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a prediction soon, man.